Hello again, everybody, and welcome to my affiliate stream.
All right.
That I totally
Hello,
forgot to mute. There we go. Yeah. This is yeah. I made affiliate, which is crazy and wonderful and awesome. And yeah, I think I need to move this just slightly. There we go. Now I'm more centered. I am centered. Yeah. I made affiliate, guys, and it's super, super cool, and I'm super, super excited about it. I'm still a little bit under the weather, but I decided that I wanted to do some sort of acceleration stream, and yeah. So this is it. Let me know if sound levels are crazy or anything like that. I have yeah. I am Dark Knight is my main. I just finished getting Dark Knight to 70. So this is actually the Dark Knight class gear. And it's actually not the gear I'm wearing right now. I'm actually wearing the a la Megan gear that you can buy using your hunt points. And yeah, I glamour it to the Dark Knight gear because I mean, come on, look at this. How badass is that? Like even. Totally hit the wrong button. Okay, that's the one I want. I mean, super, super badass. I'm a huge glamour user. I always make sure that I look massively cool. Yeah, I'm not in the greatest place as far as, see, if I do this, you can get a little moonlight on it, and you can see, like, the really intricate detail. The other thing, let's see if I can get to the right one. The other thing I can do is this, so you can actually see my face. This is one of the few helmets, that you can actually technically lower or raise, the visor. And so, yeah, this one I can go full on Dark Knight, or I can go, hey, I'm pretty. And you can always choose to just go helmetless as well. But yeah, I'm not in the greatest place. If I teleport somewhere useful, like I'll probably just go to Kugane. This is the main like hub city in the Stormblood expansion. Yes, I play this with a controller for a couple of reasons. One, I started as a console gamer, and I can't really get past that. I always enjoy controllers over keyboard and mouse. I know, horrible. I do prefer playing things on my PC to consoles because I have a pretty powerful PC and I can modify things and I can stream better and stuff like that. So I prefer playing things on my PC. But I like playing with a controller. The other thing with the tremor in my hand, using keyboard and mouse is super, super difficult. And there's actually a lot of things you can set up for controllers. A lot of them in game that actually help for people with tremors and stuff like that. Like you can set it up where if you tap a button twice really, really fast, it'll only register that as a single tap. And you can adjust a bunch of other things for people with disabilities and stuff like that. So I hardcore am very much a controller player, and I've actually been able to make it through in Heavensward. I was able to do endgame content using a controller. I tanked, and to be blunt, tanking on a Dark Knight is remarkably simple. Compared to some of them, like Paladin tanking takes a little bit more knowledge of positioning and stuff like that, and warrior tanking is just you run in and you hit things really, really hard. Yeah, I do Dark Knight tanking because Dark Knight, I think the class itself is really interesting. I think the class just has a cool storyline to it. The class quests are super, super cool, and it looks badass. And I even have other armor sets that look pretty badass as well. I think this is the best Dark Knight set they've had thus far. So this is the one that I'm using right now. If you want to see, I have... Do I have something? Did I change? Just do that. I have other things, like I have a level 60 Red Mage. So this is my really cool Red Mage. See? Isn't he cool? And then I've got my ninja. I actually this was the first class that I leveled all the way through A Realm Reborn and all the way into Heavensward. This was my main, and they've made a lot of changes to the class, so I have to kind of relearn my stuff. But I look really badass, though, right? Yeah, Thief came out, and I did that because my original class that I actually just started I started out as a pugilist, and I'm only level 23. But yeah, this is my pugilist stuff, and I never went back to it. So I need to level it up because the character that I'm playing, remarkably enough, I'm gonna go back to my Dark Knight stuff. The character I'm playing is based on a D&D character that I play named Aether. As much as everybody in this game pronounces it Ether, I don't understand why Aether is pronounced Ether, especially when they already have a word pronounced Ether, and it is Ether, and the word itself actually applies to what they're describing. Right now, I only have 4 presets made. I only make 1 preset per class, just because I don't. It's not like my classes I'm doing multiple different roles with. Like my Dark Knight is a tank. That's what I use it for. I can DPS as my Dark Knight, and I don't need different weapons or armor in order to do that. Generally, as long as you have the best weapon or armor for your class, you have the best weapon or armor for your class, it does the same whether you're trying to DPS or tank or whatever your class is good at. Red Mage is flat out just a ranged DPS. Ninja is just a DPS. Pugilist and Monk are just DPS. So, yeah, I don't really have, like, I've done raids and stuff like that with my my Dark Knight where they've been full party raids where there's 8 people instead of 4, so you have 2 tanks that haven't really needed 2 tanks, and so I've done DPS with them, and it's not that bad. So. I need to do something cool. I think this is one of my favorite things in this game, and I'm not sure if I want to do. Wow! Wait a minute. When did they start adding? That is new. Maybe it's because I'm level 70 now. Maybe that's what it is. Well, I guess it doesn't. That kind of settles it for me. I am going to do... I'm going to do a dungeon, because the dungeons in this game are so massively cool. And super, super well created that I can't help but do them. And this is something that's new. These Allergen Two Snows of Creation, you use those for really good endgame gear. And up until recently, the only thing I was getting was those, which is what you use for the like level 60 and 50 endgame gear, which I have full sets of because I use it for glamours. I use it to look cool, but I can't use it in combat or anything. So this is new, and I'm totally going to do this so I can pick up some of these. So these are the duty roulettes. And you get extra stuff if you are the class or the type of class that they need, which is always tanks. They always need tanks. So I get extra stuff just for tanking. So I'm gonna do that, and you see how quick that is. I instantly get into a dungeon, and I'm gonna show you guys my tanking skills. I think I have to readjust some stuff. Yeah. So I can do my tanking. Come on, DPS. Hit yes. We have the important people, which is the tank and the healer. You can glamour, I think, most things. I have a set of glamours to make it look like I'm wearing Cloud's outfit from the Final Fantasy 17 or the Final Fantasy 7 movie. I'm trying to remember which one this is. In general, mechanics don't matter that much. Once you get to the high level stuff, or once you're doing like, this is a level 50 or 61. Okay, I gotta turn on, I have things I have to turn on in order to tank better. There. But yeah, there's a bunch of different glamour things that you can do to make yourself just look cool. Wow, rocks falling from the sky. It's not something I remember. I don't want him, I want you. So this is literally what you do as the Dark Knight tank, is you go in, and you just do that a couple of times to get them interested in you. Then you just beat the crap out of them. And the other thing I like about this, I've played tanks in a lot of different games. I started tanking in World of Warcraft, and I never went back. One of the things that normally happens is tanks are just worthless on DPS. They literally, it does not matter if they do a single point of damage in the entire fight. And that's not actually true in this. All three of the tank classes can actually do a fairly significant amount of damage. They're not going to out DPS an actual DPS, but they hit hard. And for a little while, Dark Knights were one of the higher DPS tanks. They buffed the Paladin a lot in one of the more recent patches, and so he can now DPS like a mofo, in addition to being impossible to kill. The thing I like about Dark Knights, I have a crap ton of things that let me just get more and more health. I'm totally not. You guys can't see the chat, but my party is one of the few that are actually willing to talk and make jokes and stuff like that, which I like. And they're talking about, well, what happens when something's too cute to kill? well, then you kill it with kindness, because I have an awesome party. It's another thing I like about Final Fantasy XIV. The community in general is not the crazy elitist community that you get in most other MMOs when you get to the end game content. I have a blast, even when I'm, doing kind of poorly because it's a new adventure, or it's a new thing for me. You can get Setzer's outfit at the casino. Oh my god! I did not know you could get Setzer's outfit. This is new news for me. So I now have to go to the casino. Oh wow, there's a lot more dudes than I was originally anticipating. Why can I not do? Oh, because I'm too low level. I keep forgetting I'm not doing level 70 content. I'm like, wait a minute, I have this really awesome level 70 ability that I can't use because I'm not level 70 right now. Because this is a low level dungeon, they sync your level down. Come on. So that I can technically run dungeons and level with anybody. I remember this one. Oh, he's annoying. This is a little floating, annoying asshole. I always wait for my guys to come in before I do this, because the area gets locked off. And so if you do it a little bit too quickly, you can actually lock out your party members, which is not good. What do I have? I have a samurai. Red mage and then a white mage. Okay, and now he's gonna go up, and I need to get his buddies here. So what I do when I don't have the stuff that I need, like bad guys are around and I have to get rid of them, I just go around with that little AOA thing. And what you have to do is you actually have to get underneath him and pop his balloon. Because when that thing that you just saw explodes, is no one going to turn that off? Because that's kind of annoying. Oh good, we have people actually doing things. I should probably keep using my enmity building stuff, because I think I'm starting to lose aggro. The other thing I like about the fights in 14, the Dungeons 14, is they're mostly really interesting. Like they put a lot of work into just making interesting fights. Okay, now we have to do this again. I was hoping we could kill him before he'd do that again. To stay underneath this little thing, so when that blows up, I get launched into the air, and I pop his little balloon. Just like that. And now that he's down, now the last, like, 2 little bits of hit points he has, we can kill. And then none of the loot means a damn thing to me. Because I am far too high level for it to actually do anything for me. Sorry if I'm not paying attention to chat right now. I'm trying to be a good tank. Because I want these people to like me. Come on. Just stop. I don't think my stun worked. I promise I'm looking at chat. I just, every time I read chat, I have to go, oh shoot, I'm pretending to be a good tank. The other thing I like about this, it's very rare that I have a huge issue with losing aggro to where my party starts getting attacked instead of me. Like, you have guys like this dude here where he will every so often just attack a random party member, but I still will hold aggro on him. And if I do ever lose aggro, I have two different abilities that let me instantly become the most important person to these guys. Yeah, this is a... come on. Both you guys, you belong to me. Wow, a third one. And a fourth one. So if I do that, I become instantly everybody's favorite person for I think like 10 or 15 seconds. And then in that time, I have enough time to just build enough aggro so I don't need the forced. In WoW, and in most MMOs, you just call that a taunt. Because in WoW, that was what the ability was called, was taunt. And it forced the bad guy to attack you and only you. If I remember correctly, I think this is the one where we have to deal with we have to blow up balloons. And if you don't blow them up, they balloons not like, you know, party balloons. I mean like Zeppelin kind of things, hot air balloons. And if you don't kill them, they just keep spawning ads. So all the crazy flashing lights, that is all the red mage. Red mages are super badass in this. All the classes are, but red mages are one of my favorites. Here we go. Bone key. Open the door. And then we get to go on a lift. Really great way to piss off your party. Operate the lift before everyone's on it. Yeah, it may be an EverQuest thing too. I just know in WoW there was an actual skill called Taunt, and it forced the monster to attack only you. But they may have stole the term from EverQuest. Half of World of Warcraft is EverQuest. Like, people don't realize. I mean, the game is EverQuest. Most of the ideas they had were EverQuest, and then they simplified things so that you didn't have to be a crazy, 60-hour-a-week player to get anywhere in it. And that's why World of Warcraft is still the #1 MMO on the market, whereas EverQuest is still operating. But I don't think they've released an expansion for a little while. Could be wrong, though. It's been a long time. I played EverQuest way back in the day. Is this the next boss? Yes, it is. What does this boss do? Oh, yeah. This is the one... So where we're standing right now is going to become spikes. And he will blow you into the spikes. So you have to position yourself so that one of those little barriers prevents you from actually getting hit by the spike. Sorry, I have to think for a second here. This is one of these slightly more complicated. See right there, that's where he blows you back. also have a samurai in this party. The samurai are pretty cool too. Wow, that was fast. I think I need to move him. Oh no, I need to go back here. So he did that thing again. I'm gonna move him over here because those little whirling things of death are not fun for the party. He is a really cool looking boss though, right? I have no idea what Swiftfeather is. Oh, it lets him do that thing super fast. I think I'm supposed to interrupt that. But again, because I'm a level 70 tank, doesn't really matter. I mean, right now I'm leveled down to 60. Come back here. I'm gonna move you to over here. There we go. He's a tank you want to... Haha. You want to not only make sure your party's not dying, but you also want to make sure that everybody is in a position where they can do as much damage as possible. And sometimes that means moving the bad guy around. Alright, this is where the stupid balloons come in. And they're annoying as hell. I know, I'm slow. I'm coming, I swear. We have to kill the balloon. Alright, now we can go back to just killing the bad guys. I'm gonna make sure they're all really happy to see me by hitting them with spikes from the ground. The other thing I like about this, it's much more mobile than WoW was. Like, WoW in the later expansions started adding a lot more mechanics that forced you to, like, move around during encounters and stuff like that. But, I don't know. This is just... It seems more... Final Fantasy XIV seems just more dynamic to me than most other ones. Okay. Somewhere around here... Yeah. Let's bring you over here, because I need to kill everything that's coming out of this. There, killed you. And then we have to go over here, because there's another one of these stupid balloons. I have to get everybody so that they like me. I am going mana like crazy. It's one of the things you have to watch for as a Dark Knight, is you will go through crazy amounts of mana, and you don't have a ton. So if you're not really good at just controlling your and watching your resources, you become mana starved. and then you can't do most of the things that like this thing here that gets me all everybody's attention. I have to have mana to do that. And if I don't have it, then I lose aggro and my party dies. See, look at how badass that guy looks. That's a red mage right there. And they just look super badass. Like, there's no other way to say it other than red mages are badass. No tornado. You don't get a tornado, Mr. Skycaller, dude. Wow. I should probably do something to make sure that the bird is not going away. I'll let you guys see this. I'm the tank, so it's not like they're going to start the fight without me. Alright. Helps if I'm facing the right direction. So here's the final bad guy of this dungeon. I, for the life of me, cannot remember any of the mechanics, so I'm just going to rush in and pretend that I know what I'm doing. And the players will think that I know what I'm doing too. And that's all that matters, is if the rest of the party thinks I know what I'm doing. Really? I actually have a use for this? I'm starting to remember what this guy does. So when you see that big thing where you see like an arrow and then like a big area around someone, you're actually supposed to stack on them so that the damage gets spread out against a lot of you. I think this is where weird shit starts happening. Sorry, I have to focus on being a good tank again. Everybody stack. Because with me, I have, being a tank, I have a bunch of abilities that let me just take crap tons of damage. As other players, if they got hit by a couple of these attacks, they just insta-die, which is why I'm the tank. Now he's going to summon Garuda, who is the primal of... I can't remember which group he's the... So you have to get into a very specific spot so that you don't get hit by everything. The reckoning comes. No, the only reckoning we're getting is I'm going to kick your ass. Just over and over. Because now I get cool stuff for doing it. It's getting down to... It's getting down to the end here, guys. There's not much left. Stack. See what happens if you don't stack on that person. Yeah, and I don't even do anything else. You guys can see the end of this. If you don't stack on that specific person, they take the entirety of the damage. Whereas if you stack on them, all the damage is spread against all of you guys. So, yeah, it's a really easy way to lose a party member. I like to try and do the party. I like to do the commendations. I don't need that. So yeah. I'm gonna check to see if I actually got. Yeah, I got 120 of those things. I don't know where to spend them. Where do I spend those things? It's got to be around here somewhere. I'm going to guess it's going to be here. Which is the markets, which is just to here. I'm going to see what kind of cool crap I can get. Because right now I've been doing hunts, because hunts get me level 310 gear, which is kind of the basics you need for raiding and stuff, and a lot of the end game content. It's not a bad place for you to be. All right, individual armor, arms dealer, apothecary, material supplies. I have no idea where I spend. Somewhere around here there's got to be someone that actually lets me spend this stuff. Where are they? Gatekeeper. There's the hunt stuff. Maybe it's in the same place where I do all my other stuff. I want to see what the high end gear is. Okay. High end gear. There's a leave mate. I should repair. Just because it's a good idea. See here, this is where this is where I get the Alamegan gear. I wonder what their thing looks like. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, so this is where I get my gear right now, and I think I'm only missing. I have the legs. Is it the feet that I don't have? Got the helmet. Got the coat. The gloves. I still need the gloves. You're 70 and I have 25. I've got the belt. Got the legs. Shoes. And then I've got all these. Yeah, so I just need the gloves. Where do I... Normally it's not hard to figure out where the dude is that lets you get all the cool stuff. What do we have here? Cruiser District, Recruiter, and... There's a company chest. What are they called again? Tombstones of Creation. I'm going to very, very quickly actually look. Oh, I need to go to Rogger's Reach. Okay, easy enough. Okay, so Rogger's Reach. Probably should have guessed it would not be in Kugane. Alright. Rogger's Reach. Alright, let's start over here and just look. So this is the same stuff I can get before. Yep. Yeah, okay. Don't need you. Interior provisioners, not what I'm looking for. Independent merchants, not what I'm looking for. I think it's going to be right down here near the link bell. Totally missed it. Splendor's vendor. What the hell is a Splendor's vendor? Really? But I want to know what you sell. You're of Idleshire. Stop it. Trusted suppliers first. What the hell? Am I just not far enough along in the... Alright, let's go back. Where do I find this person? Speak with Enna in Rogger's Reach. It's 13.81. 11.6, so... I'm just gonna wander until I find this person because I want to look at the gear. See what kind of cool stuff I can get. So 13.8. Oh, he's in here. Maybe not. I'm at 13.8, 11.6. Wonder if I'm just not far enough along in the story. This is where, and everyone here is looking at someone that doesn't exist. I'm gonna assume I'm not far enough along in the story. Let me go back here. Hey, Kalendor. Yeah, thanks. I'm made affiliate. I'm going. I have emotes. I'm waiting for them to be approved, but they're awesome. And Simon was kind enough. Yeah, that's what I figured. I hit 70 and I kind of went, oh, screw you, story. I'm going to try and get overpowered, which is what I've been doing. And it's been fun, don't get me wrong, but yeah. Go back here. Yeah, I as soon as it happened, I went into the Team Human Facebook page and just went, Hey, I got affiliate status. By the way, I need emotes. Do we have like humans that are good at emotes? And yeah, that's an Elias Thompson emote right there, folks. It is his face, which is slightly terrifying to see. Pop up in chat, but you know, I mean, whatever works for you, Elias. My emotes do not involve my face at all, which is a good thing, because I don't think anyone wants to be putting my face randomly in chat. Once they get approved, I will tell you guys about them, because they're all really awesome. And are useful. They are useful. Elias, please stop spamming your face. It scares me. So yeah. So Simon was kind enough to. I kind of described what I wanted for my emotes, because I have no artistic talent, or no visual artistic talent. Where do I need to go for my next thing? I think I'm going to do some story quests, guys. Where is it again? I have to go. Yeah, I need to. I'm just going to teleport. Really, come on there. Yes, but I mean, that's kind of an Elias thing to do. Alright, I am going to... First thing I'm going to do is actually... I'm going to call my little buddy in, who I still need to turn... I want him to be a black Chocobo, because I'm a Dark Knight, and I need a black Chocobo. I mean, that's just what it is. So I have to... You can change the color of the Chocobo, but you can't just pick a color. You have to feed them very specific food, and then it changes their color. And in order to figure out what food you're supposed to use, you have to... It's annoying. But I'm going to do some quests that get me the ability to eventually fly in here. Hi, big tree thingy. Yeah, there's actual, like, there's websites that are dedicated to nothing but you punch in what the color of your Chocobo is, or Chocobo, and it will tell you what you need to buy to turn it into whatever color you want. Because you really can turn them into just about any color you want. But like I said, it takes... Alright, we're going to kill things. I think I need... Yeah, you need to turn you off, because that takes out my damage. I need to change this, too. I don't like this damage combo. So I can do this. This is technically the damage, the tanking thing, because all these things increase enmity. However, I never have a problem keeping enmity, so I never use this. What I end up doing is switching it out with the combo that gives you health and mana. Yeah, it's super easy to screw it up. And it takes a little bit of cash, because you have to actually get the items that I think am I supposed to be up there? I bet you I'm supposed to be up there. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to get up there now. That's stupid. Curses. So I believe this is the last part of the storyline. So I think I'm in the level 68, 69 missions. How do I get up there? Alright, let's go for the other one then. Dear Lord. I don't know how to get anywhere in this place. Fine, I guess I am just going to just gonna go do the story missions, and I guess I'll do the air stuff later. Curses. This, I have a bunch of different mounts. I think this is the coolest mount ever. And so I'm never getting rid of it. Yeah, no, I got the colic following me. I don't care. Because you're in literally you're in a Magitech armor from Final Fantasy VI, which is not my favorite Final Fantasy, but it's an amazing one. And it just looks so cool, and with me being a Dark Knight, it fits. It feels right. So now I'm going to go talk to someone so I can, do stupid things that get the story going. Porta Praetoria. Alright, who am I talking to again? Oh, I'm talking to... Oh, yeah, because there's a fight. That's why I didn't do this. There's a fight. Alright. If your level is above 70, it will be synced. Mine isn't. Mine is at 70. Because that's the next level. I can't actually remember what I'm doing here. But I get to fight with Thancred, who used to be Taliesin Jaffe. And they went and changed the voice actor for Heavensward. I'm gonna help my friend Thancred. Ha. I mean, other people are cool too, but Thancred's badass. He's a rogue, which is what I used to be. I have no idea who Wizcar is. Or Wisecar, I don't know. Then Alphinaud's awesome. Again, I have absolutely no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. I've completely forgotten what the plot for this is. Don't do that. It's me and Thancred. Look, he even has awesome looking daggers. There we go. I'm doing something important. Couldn't tell you what it is. But I'm a badass Dark Knight doing it. So I mean there's that. Am I in the right place? Oh, we're missing people. Search the surgery for clues. What? Aged barrel. Anything in the barrel? Okay, how about pot? Alright. Keep looking around for stuff that means something. There's lumber. Yeah, I don't know if it's the fact that they replaced Taliesin or what, but in the first, especially since I started in Ul'Dan, in A Realm Reborn, Thancred was everywhere. And then, spoiler alert, stuff happened in Heavensward where he joined the bad guys for a bit. And then since then, like, he's almost become a silent protagonist. Like, you never see or hear from him anymore. I need to get a new controller, because every so often it will just decide that I'm pushing buttons that I'm not. Where else am I going here? Thancred is just sitting there staring at nothing. Thancred, you're a super awesome rogue. Why aren't you doing cooler things? Right, I'm running out of time. Am I supposed to talk to you guys? Well, I can talk to you guys. I found 3 things. Isn't that enough? What do you want from me? I realize I'm just going back over the same places over and over again. But this is kind of where I've been told to look. So I found the thing in there. Is there anything else in here? No. And I think this is outside of where I'm supposed to be searching. Just looking around for clues. Oh, I can't use my mount, damn it. Every time I see the carbuncle, I think, oh, it's something glowing that I'm supposed to look at. No. Maybe there's something down here. You know, the rest of you guys could pull your weight. I'm just saying, like, I'm doing the heavy lifting here. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Just says search for clues. There are no more clues. I swear to you guys, I found all the clues. Blue would have a hard time finding clues here. Hi, Simon. I have no idea where it is I'm supposed to be going right now. It says I'm supposed to be searching for clues. I found 3 of them. And now... it's not going to let me get back that way. No. Where else am I supposed to go? There! A queer device. Oh, fun. Hi, specters. I don't remember sending out invitations to this party. But apparently,
ready?
I am now hosting a party for people that want to be dead.
Away with you!
Come back here, you little jerks. Oh, we still got another one. Everybody just kind of groups up. Time to kill the Vanguard. Anybody else want to die? Oh, there's a giant Colossus. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? Who the hell did we piss off? Like, this is a new realm of... Somebody has anger management issues is what I'm saying. Yeah. And now I found a diary. Muskar apparently is going to lead the way. Because that's a good idea. So lead the way, Muskar. Aether will follow you. Keep your eyes peeled for more Magitech. Okay, fine. Says it's to the south. And I see more Magitech. I would totally love to not deal with more Magitech. In fact, I think I'm going to change into my tanking setup. There we go. Just to make things easier, because I think I have to keep this dude alive. And that is telling me I don't go this way. I betcha. Is anyone following me? Yeah, everybody's following me. Despite the fact I have no idea where I'm going. I'm assuming this takes me to the monastery. Yeah, more Magitech stuff. Alright, you are just going to die, because it's easier than avoiding you. And they should have, like, an entire party of dudes here to help me out. There we go. Abaddon is not a nice name. But I think I have to go this way, so we're going to pull one at a time. It's a frog? Seriously? Abaddon is a frog. That is one of the biggest letdowns ever. Who names a frog Abaddon? I mean, come on. That's the wrong way. There we go. Now I'm heading into a monastery. But it's not a pet. It's a species name. Let's kill the gunship, I guess. 'Cause why not? her. Hey, gunship, don't hit them. Hit me. We're moving out of the way because I can't interrupt that. Okay, there's the gates. Is this, yeah, I guess I just have to kill more frogs. I like frogs, by the way. Like, I have no problem with frogs. Just so happens that this is an evil, poorly named frog. Let's do this. Let's see if I can get some. Nope. I was hoping. I have this shield thing where if it cracks, I get 50 blood points. Which is what I use to power some of the cooler abilities of this class. Like, say, this. Spinny, spinny, spinny kill. Spinny, spinny, spinny kill. Oh, shit. And he doesn't look like fun. Yeah, no kidding, Whiskers. Let's... Look, the shield generators. Then let's kill them. I need to make sure that he... I don't like these vulnerability up things that keep stacking. Okay, there's one shield generator down. I'm going to go over here, kill the other shield generator. I now have 7 vulnerability ups on me. It does not make me feel good. Guys, break the shield generators. I need to be your most important person in the world. Why are you attacking Thancred? Thancred's cool, don't get me wrong. But you really should be focusing on me. I'm going to burn a bunch of mana to get you to only focus on me. Because I'm your buddy, okay? I don't know if you realize this. Ha! Booyah. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Name dropping ancient Mesopotamian gods should be more than frogs. That's all I'm saying. Spoiler alert, by the way. What? Really? What is a name I remember? No, I don't want to skip the cutscene. Hi, Watt. We're awesome people, including the one that looks super duper awesome in the Dark Knight gear. Sorry if I seem to be going really fast. I speed read. So, yeah. Now there's an underwater tunnel. And I just take the materia. I get a mystery gift. Preternatural lung capacity. Interesting. Yeah, It's been a long time since this character's been KO'd, and I think it was in a boss battle, to be blunt. Like, Dark Knights are hard to kill. Just plain and simple. I'm going to walk back to the place, because, yeah, I don't have... Seriously? It put me in water here? Is this a place I can go under? Oh, that's why. Whoa! This is cool. I'll deal with that in a little bit, because I actually have to get going pretty soon here. Here we go. I'm not doing a fate right now. Fates are another thing I love about Final Fantasy XIV, though, because if you want, you can just run around doing fates. Generally, it's better if you have a party to do it with, but you can do it solo. You can just run around doing fates and level up that way. You can do nothing but dungeons and level up that way. You do have to do the story content in order to actually get unlock everything. Like dungeon stuff like that only unlock once you've done the correct story content for it. But other than the story stuff, which is really well written and fun to play. Yes, when I'm in my walker, I have it's the overworld theme from Final Fantasy VI, which may be Terra's theme. I can't actually remember if it's just the overworld theme or if it's specifically Terra's theme, because Final Fantasy VI was one of the first ones where they had themes for most of the main cast. I know Locke had a theme, Terra had a theme, Edgar had a theme, I think Sabin had a theme. Alright, so that is where are we? I'll just do it this way. Yeah, it's kind of weird because I had to change I'll change the webcam back to what it's supposed to be. There we go. All right. So anyway, yeah, I made affiliate. So does it have everyone's themes? I have no idea if Sabin and Edgar have the same theme. Again, it's been so long since I've played Final Fantasy VI. But anyway, thank you so much for everybody that tuned in. I really do appreciate it. I am going to be having a gaming stream on a regular weekly basis. I haven't figured out what day it's going to be yet. And then Wednesday nights are my D&D nights. So yes, if you want to subscribe, you can, or if you want to cheer, I can now accept bits and stuff like that, so you guys can cheer me and all that fun stuff. So yeah, as soon as the emotes get approved, I will probably do a video talking about them on my YouTube channel, because that makes perfect sense. But anyway, I gotta get going. So thanks for tuning into this kind of short celebratory stream. And I'll see you guys next time. All right. Bye-bye. Oh, I should probably see, before I go, I'm going to see, is there someone... looks like Zelda Universe is on. How do I do a raid? I want to try something. I'm gonna try and do something cool. Can I? No, that doesn't let me do that. Maybe there's a way to do this. /raid. Need 40 people for a raid? I don't know. We are but 3. Whatever. If you guys want, it looks like Zelda Universe is hosting me. So that was pointless. Trying to see who's online right now. Just a bunch of... Oh! Amy! Amy Dallin is online. Check out Amy Dallin. I'm going to... So head over to Amy. Tell her that TJ sent you. Both of you. Yeah. Amy Dallin is amazing and awesome. So you should watch everything that she does. Right now, I think she's doing something for the Trevor Project or charity, something. I don't know. Yeah, everyone head over to Amy's channel. I can't raid because I don't have enough people, but it'd still be cool for Amy to see, hey, Trader Jody sent me. It makes it seem like I'm more legit than I actually am. So anyway, that is now officially all for me today, and I will see you guys next time. All right, bye bye.